Hello, welcome to ntcamerica.org, the website of the National Traditionalist Caucus, America's conservative youth organization. I'm Chris O'Hare, the political director. Tonight, I'd like to speak to you about minimum wage. Much ado is currently being made over the question of minimum wage. Should the federal government be involved in what an individual makes? What's a fair minimum wage? How high can it be raised before it actually starts hurting those the law is intended to help? Current minimum wage is $7.25 an hour. Definitely not enough for an adult to support themselves on, especially if they're married with children. So one might automatically assume you have to raise the minimum wage, that's what's in order. On the other hand, when you raise the minimum wage, unemployment amongst teens goes up, or at the very least it doesn't go down, even during times when teens are normally hired, like in the summer. This is because business owners are trying to keep costs down. One might then think, don't raise it. The amount of energy expended by both sides of this issue is absurd. When you consider less than 3% of the American workforce is making minimum wage, and less than 0.5% is making minimum wage while working full-time. A better focus, I believe, would be to improve the earning ability of all Americans, yet those still living below the poverty level. We are importing people from foreign lands to fill jobs that should be going to Americans. Rather than pass a path to citizenship or a pathway to legalized status, we, as a country, need to get Americans back to work. I believe that a better trained, better educated American workforce will eliminate the need for anybody to worry about a minimum wage. The issue of minimum wage is really not as complicated as it seems. It can be solved in a way that helps the 0.5% working full-time, making minimum wage, without hurting the teenagers and young Americans in the opportunity to get that first job, to start developing a work ethic and become productive adults. A dual minimum wage system is the solution, where full-time workers would be guaranteed a certain amount of money, say $12 an hour, and part-time workers would stay at the present $7.25. The system would really help those who are working a 40-hour week to become more independent, and it would not hurt the part-timers. The time has come for some new thinking on this issue, like many other issues facing America today. That's where NTC stands. It's a win-win situation for all involved. We need the dual minimum wage system. Thank you, and have a good night.